Now?
Is it happening?
It's on.
Gentlemen.
Hey.
Smack me. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't even want. Can I say I want to high five you? But I want to kind of take my chips and leave the casino.
Can I tell you something? It's going to be better. And
You think so?
I guarantee
Double
it.
up.
Okay,
Throw
here
the
we go.
mortgage on it.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Darn it.
We needed this. Well, welcome back to the Shoutout Podcast. As I was last time, I'm Kyle. To the left of me is Mark. To the farther left of me, I want to say Elizabeth, but that just
You
seems
were
off.
close.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nick. Nick.
That's right.
what it is.
But they kind of sound the same phonetically.
They do. They
Yeah.
do.
We're outside.
We're outside.
We're outside. We wanted to get a little vitamin D.
We've already had a woman ride past twice who's not too happy with our shenanigans.
Yeah,
Wait, is this
she's not-
true?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was staring
that lady
the
on the
first
bike
time.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We're chasing our dreams.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we don't need to yell. I do have to live here. You guys get to go home after this bit. I got to go right inside.
Which is funny that you get to live here because we are doing the pod outside because someone did get evicted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But-
said, they're like, oh, like you can afford rent. And I go, right. I can't afford rent for the inside.
That's right.
And then I haggled. I go, how much for the porch?
It's always the fine print.
Yeah,
They say
yeah.
you can't be in the apartment anymore.
Yep.
And you said, well, you said nothing about the back patio.
So I'm back patio now. There's a lovely Filipino family of 16 who has taken my
How
old
we doing?
spot.
Are you guys a fan of running with a lanyard around your neck the entire time?
It seems like you're running from something. Here's the thing. If you're not running in the proper
Not a
attire,
car.
Yeah. That means you didn't plan to run.
Yeah.
Something happened to where you're
Someone
like,
took
fuck,
your
I gotta
car.
get out of here.
No, I don't like it.
What
It's-
Oh, go ahead.
No, I
finish.
don't really have.
What about the guys that show up to the gym in jeans? It's like, stop.
Well, here's the thing. They can fight.
They're always strong.
Yeah, they can
Dude,
fight.
They're always so
Yeah,
strong.
that's an uncle who is ready to punch.
Yeah.
Doesn't it kind of seem like the person who's like, I don't know how to describe this, but like, it's day one at the gym to them, and they like have to work up to gym clothes. It's like when a homeless person goes and asks for a job application, but they haven't gotten a haircut yet. That's what someone in the jeans at the gym feels like
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Where it's like, maybe if I come back 3 days in a row, they'll give me the gear.
Yeah. And it's always like you said, it's always the guy who can fight. It's always the guy who looks like he holds his pencils like this.
That's right. He also has a tape measure on his belt. It's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
you didn't get off work completely.
He's basically in blackface from
Yeah.
the grease.
Here's the thing.
I didn't know where you're going with that. I was like, what does that have to do with jeans?
Oh, what kind of gym do you guys go to?
If you wear jeans to the gym, you also yell at your daughter in public. And that is a Venn diagram. That is a complete
Yeah.
circle.
Wouldn't it have been shitty if you got accused for blackface because dynamite blew up too close to you?
Dude, Wile E. Coyote is fucked.
They were always doing blackface in those cartoons.
Yeah, they like really were, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Man, cartoons used to mean something.
Yeah.
And you wrote a letter, if I'm not mistaken, to Nickelodeon and said try to get SpongeBob to do blackface.
Mm-hmm.
Which, how did they respond?
They actually didn't respond to that one, but I did get them to do the weird feet thing on iCarly.
Oh, good. You were
Yeah.
the feet guy.
Yeah.
Because Snyder was like, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
That's right.
And you pressed him.
And I said,
Yeah.
And I wrote them a hand letter with my good hand, and I said to Dan Snyder, I said, I just want to get slimed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want as long as you slime me.
They should have done like an at-home sliming kit
That's
where you
right.
could slime. I'm surprised that didn't roll out or something like that, and then like get recalled when they find out the slime is
There
like.
had to be some slime kits.
Yeah.
Had to have been.
but it was like way too complicated where it was like a whole construction crew building a trap door in your ceiling.
Okay, step one: study chemistry in college, and you're like, well, that seems like a lot.
Hey, guys. Hey,
Yeah.
It is-
podcast.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey.
Shoutout Podcast.
Shout out podcast. Check it out.
Shout out to you guys.
Wouldn't it be funny if we just said one too many things to them and they pulled a gun on us and killed us? And that was
now
end?
the cops are here. That is a
Hey.
helicopter trying to take us out.
goddamn paparazzi.
Well, I just realized something, and I've never thought of this before, and maybe it's why our show's not taking off. But we said, "Hey, shout out podcast," and then she said, "Shout out podcasts."
Look, maybe she already knows us.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Well, they bought live tickets, and then we started, and they're like, we're actually gonna go for a walk, and I was like,
We
no.
should sell tickets to your house, and then we can get the apartment back.
Man, it's like a shitty movie. Where it's like, I don't know, guys. At this rate, we're all gonna lose the apartment, and you're like, I got a plan. It's things that would never work because they always sell tickets to some event, and as somebody who has sold tickets for a living, not that easy. Hey,
What'd you sell tickets for a living for?
a comedy.
Oh.
Yeah, we try to get people to come see us do comedy.
Yeah. That was one of those things where we're like, oh, yeah, that's our job.
Yeah,
We're just saying it until then.
I thought Kyle didn't tell us that he was out front of Dragons games trying to just sell Lucy tickets.
I didn't tell you guys I'm a carnival barker. Step right up.
Some people try to win their tickets. I sell them.
I'm well, I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but I'm trying to start like my own carnival from the ground up.
Okay.
And I don't have a lot going right now, but right now I'm just standing on the street and guessing people's weight and asking for money. And they're not even volunteering for it. I just go 280 and some lady gets mad.
Take your sunglasses off. You have 2 black eyes.
Yeah, it's not going great. Like good timing. I want to say something about podcasts real quick. And then we'll get back to talking about carnivals, which I know you're tough on the bit for. I listen to podcasts. Sue me. Let's relax on the ads. Why is no ad? It's never like, McDonald's. Anyway, back to our podcast. It's always 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's always like, are you trying to just make like they're like, this might be our last episode. Let's try to get paid enough where I can get that house.
We get it. It's a nice mattress. Back to the show.
It's always like, are the requirements? No, you can do an ad read, but it's got to be 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Why do you want us to pop a Blue Chew while we're listening to a podcast?
Yeah. It is always this. By the way, it's the same 3 companies who have a monopoly on all podcasts.
That's right.
And it hurts that they haven't reached out to us, Blue Chew.
Well, but that brings us to our next point. We do need to plug our sponsor.
Of course. And I guess is it my week to plug? Or
It is.
Okay. I want to make it quick. Shoutout Podcast is, of course, always brought to you by Ragu Tomato Sauce. Because nobody does tomato sauce quite like Ragu.
It's wet and it's dry.
And it's red.
It'll make you say, Mamma mia, this is a racist Italian accent. It will make you say that. So maybe don't eat it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we had one other sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Which was trees. We're sponsored by Big Tree.
Yep.
And that's for sale.
This one could not even in frame, I don't even think.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Grab a piece of it and bring it in.
Oh, it's a nice tree. You guys can't see, but it's a pine that's 95 feet tall. This could be yours. If you figure out where I live, you can come take it.
543 River Street.
Well,
Close, though.
oh yeah,
Not far
too
off.
close for comfort.
Too close.
And then also me saying too close. That's someone. But I was talking about this beforehand because we are going to post this online.
No one ever talks about it before foot. Sorry.
No
Or
one ever.
afterhand.
I wanted to give you guys a little behind the scenes content. Before we started filming, I was like, oh my God, what if someone finds out where I live and tries to kill me? But then I realized, like, if someone does try to do that, like, right before they stab me, I'm like, oh my God, is our podcast taking off? Like, I would get kind of excited, like, whoa.
Selfie with him first.
Yeah. Also, hold me to it. If this podcast does get very successful, hang on to this clip, because if we ever get really successful and I start doing 5 minutes of ad reads, cut it, call me out on it. I promise you I will stop. I will literally.
No, we're selling out immediately.
I want the money.
No, I'm writing a letter to everyone who does a podcast with 5 minute ad reads. I'm like, hey, you're never going to be rich. I just want to tell them that. You're never going to be rich. All right?
Also, you can skip through, though.
I know, but I shouldn't have to. Here's the thing. Do you want to do a podcast or you do want money? Because guess what? It ain't going to be both, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be both.
I'll take the money.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Well, I wasn't
break
actually,
this
I don't
camera.
have the money. It's not an actual option. You hold me to it. You go, hey, how about that money you mentioned? I go, Nick.
I wrote a check. It's got my name on it. You just need to put the digit amount on there.
Do you guys remember that Disney original movie, Blank Check?
Yep.
Do you know what it...
Uh-huh.
Can someone look up the description? It could easily be me to look it up. You guys aren't my assistants. I want to look up the description.
We have a bird.
Also-
We have a bird looking up our stuff for us on this episode.
Hey, officer is telling us to leave. Could you look up the description of Blank? It was a movie, and I swear to God, the premise was some rich guy like hit a kid with his car. And he's like, I just want to make this go away. I'm running for governor. Here's a check, and he didn't have a number on
That's
it.
right.
This is a children's movie.
It's a children's
That's
movie.
my dream, by the way.
Getting hit by a rich
No,
guy.
hitting a kid with a car.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, it was a 1994 film. I will give each of you a kiss on the mouth with tongue if you can tell me. Hold on.
Why the kisses like he's trying to catch a grape?
What does it have on Rotten Tomato percentage? I will give you a threshold of 3% over. No, that's way too much.
88.
I will give,
97.
Guys,
Kiss me.
I was okay. It's got a 9%.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
going high.
What do we have to do to him?
No.
Make something up.
You have to write a letter to a guy I owe a lot of money to. It's
9%.
Avis. It's Avis Rental Car in Denver, and that's not a joke. They keep sending me letters, and I'm too scared to open it. But I think I owe a lot of money to Avis Rental Car in Denver.
Nah, just don't go back.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Hertz.
It sucks when it's a nice city and state that wants to sue you, because you can avoid like Lewisburg, Ohio.
That's true. But also, like, I don't know what they could. I think they sent me something like, "Hey, I think you got a ticket in our rental." I'm like, "All right,
Prove it.
I want to." That's not my license plate.
Yeah.
Because it really wasn't. Anyway, okay. Blank Check, 1994, is a Disney comedy about 12-year-old Preston Waters, who mistakenly receives a blank check from a criminal, fills it out for $1 million. Also, not remake that movie now and do it for $1 million, and he's like only okay for a little bit. And I know it's a lot to
He's like $1 million.
No, I'm just saying, but like in the movie, he's like going around being rich. Like, I want to get him like he's like $1 million. He's like, I want a yacht, and they're like, well, you can't. For $1
You got a
million.
down payment.
Yeah, you can maybe hang out on a yacht. Okay, he fills it out for $1 million, and he goes on a lavish spending spree to a chase by the criminal, leading to a chase by the criminals. And I can read, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
I want to let you guys know
Keep
that.
going.
Leading to a chase by the criminals and the FBI as he learns about responsibility. Aww. And he, one of it just took a dark turn, and
So
he
there's
died in a motel shootout at the end. Oh, God.
Weird.
Maybe it's
Hey,
not a
guys.
kid's movie.
Shoutout podcast.
You know the
Shout out
Shout out.
podcast. Check us out.
guys.
Yeah.
Shout out. That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll follow you back home.
Hey, to bring back the idea of not being able to
You ladies
read,
ever seen Blank Check, a 1994 Disney vehicle?
not being able to read, I remember just being just such a. I'm a dumb guy. It's on my Wikipedia. Everyone knows it.
It's a credit.
You look at it, my Wikipedia. It's just me in a clown outfit. It's just dumb. But I remember, like in grade school, did you guys ever do this? Where like they would go around the class and you would have to read aloud. I would like try to lock in on a paragraph and start practicing it in my head. So when you would look like I just didn't want to look like an idiot in front of like the girl next to me.
Well, did you? So we would do something called popcorn reading. Do you know what this is?
Yeah,
You know popcorn reading?
you eat popcorn and you read.
Correct. Did you guys do popcorn reading?
Is that where you like pass it off to someone else? Basically?
Yeah, but it's random. It's to make sure you're paying attention.
That's right.
And people would always be like so shitty about. They would totally. I don't care how good of friends you are with someone. You would do like. Because they would have to say popcorn and then say their name. Then they have to read next. And they would always pick a kid who's like, dad died yesterday. Who was like really going through it. And they're like, you have to read. And he's like clearly crying. And then like he would get embarrassed. And I don't, if you didn't know where you were in the reading, I think you weren't allowed to get pussy for like 17 years. I don't know the rules
That's
100%.
right.
But I
That's
think
right.
it was like that.
And then also there would be a kid that was just on point, knew exactly where would crush the paragraph, and you just be like, "What a fucking idiot!"
Yeah, and
Think
also
you're
that
better
was
than us?
me. I'm
That
not gonna
was
lie, That
you?
was me. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know like why we were. No one's fingering a girl off of popcorn reading. Like no one's at the slides. They're like, hey, you really knew where we were in Of Mice and Men earlier. Like,
Well, my biggest fear was looking stupid in front of everyone.
That's
so
right.
I was like,
That's
And
right.
I was a scholar.
and how'd your life turn out? All right, sorry, I snapped. I'm dealing with something at home, and
I
I
was
snapped.
actually voted most likely to become a millionaire in my 5th grade class.
Damn.
Yeah. I
Has
wish
anyone-
that dumbass teacher could see it now.
Man, I wish the school would call you every year to follow up. I wish they would be like, we do have to check and see what your net worth
Yeah.
is.
I think they would get an answer when it says my
Yeah.
phone has been disconnected.
That's right. He got money back on his taxes again.
They send you a text and it's green. You're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't reach out to him anymore. Man, dude, that's what was like some weird high school superlatives that they had as an option for
Now,
you?
what's a superlative?
That was like most likely to be.
Oh.
Like, you know what? Maybe you should have been most likely to like pay off a parking ticket one day eventually.
Nah.
Yeah, even that.
I got most likely to get in trouble.
Really?
Isn't that weird?
That's kind of fucked up.
Isn't
That
that
is
fucked
kinda
up?
weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
what-
they're like, this guy's gonna be rich. They're like, this guy's gonna be sucking dick for just doing it and then doing drugs.
And then he's going to get in
Why
trouble.
did I say being gay was gonna be getting in trouble? They
Also-
meant by my dad.
Also, at 26 years old, I'm still afraid of getting in trouble. Here's how much I'm afraid of getting in trouble. For the past 5 minutes, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna edit out that Avis rental car story because I'm like, that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass if I'm gonna be a senator one day.
Hey, we need all the listeners we can get.
Just the guy at the Avis headquarters. He's watching. He's like, "Hey, boss, you're gonna want to see this."
Yeah.
Hey, boss, I think I got something.
Remember that picture of that guy we got on the wall?
Finally,
Did you get a most likely to?
I was class clown. It's not a huge deal.
Were you the clown?
Yeah. We had to do like a picture, which by the way, a lot of pressure because you do have to make the picture like funny. And there's not much you can do in a picture.
Like draw one or take one.
No, like when you take one, because you can't just be like, because
Oh.
it was a guy and a girl, and they would get a picture together for high school superlatives. And, like we had to coordinate a picture, and it's like fuck, like we got to make this funny now. So I don't.
Just a girl with a strap on bending you over. That's funny.
It was like her talking into a banana and me shoving a rotary telephone into a blender. And we thought
comedy.
that was beer comedy.
That's classic
I
comedy.
mean, we thought we were something.
Mine was just getting arrested by the cops. It was a real photo.
It was them doing like a DNA swab on you. You look scared. No, I think that was like the main. I don't try to think. Oh, they had things like best eyes, which is like, that's like a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The janitor's like, I know who to pick for this one. So-
The janitor's like suggesting somebody's like, maybe we do whose hair smells the best. And it's like, I don't know, Gary.
At least they
You
are
got
like.
fired 2 weeks ago, man.
What if we did one where it's like, who lives the closest?
Yeah.
It's like,
What do you mean I can't keep all these keys?
dude?
Those aren't even to the lockers. Those are to other people's houses.
Is that my house key? Some girl's like, that's my house key. Okay, I gotta go.
At least they were silly though. Like millionaire, get in trouble. Not really funny. It kind of hurts still. But class clown. At least they're not like most likely to become a janitor.
Yeah, that's true. And then janitor's like hearing them give that away. And he's like, hey, maybe,
Yeah, you said my review went well.
yeah. Dude, I don't know about you guys. The janitors at our schools were the most precious people, and they were loved by everybody. Just loved by everybody.
Well, it's kind of fucked up to be a jerk to the janitor.
That's,
Yeah, this fucking idiot. Get over here. Someone threw up again, Jerry.
Yeah, someone shit on the ceiling again.
hey, man, I saw you do it because I have cameras in there. Okay? So, no, but they were just the
That would
best.
suck. Just finally every day be like, finally 20 minutes to eat my. Someone threw up again. Oh, damn it.
An alarm that goes off. It's like in the fire station where the fire alarm rings and they have to go down a pole.
He has to
That
go
was them.
up a pole. That's how shitty his job is.
Man, they couldn't even give me a pole that goes down.
This pole that goes up.
It takes forever to get there because he does need a lot of arm strength. And this is an unfortunate motion, and I'm aware of that, by the way.
What about the security guard that was always in the parking lot? This fucking asshole wasn't even close to being a cop. He couldn't even work at Kroger as the security guard. He's just in a stinky, beat up his mom's car. All right, this is getting real mean.
He was the only guy legally allowed to be there.
Dude, did you guys have like a fun cop at your school? Like the fun cop?
No, they were jerks. They were all coming after me. I was most likely to get in trouble.
We would have a fun cop. He would come in to like speak about drugs, and everyone loved him because like we grew up with him and he was the fun cop. But I remember like one time there was like an emergency at the school, and then he showed up. I was like, I don't know if he's qualified.
Yeah.
Like he went to draw his gun, and it was like a super soaker.
Squirted it back into his face.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
I don't know if this is true. I don't know if I should say this on the pod, but we had there was a police station across the street from my high school, like literally right across the street. And one of the cops that worked there, his mom was like she was like the front desk lady at our high school. I'm giving away too much information.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he got caught like having sex with a prostitute in his cop car, like down the street.
Listen, I won't give you the jaywalking ticket if you just get in the back of my cruiser.
This is all allegedly, by the way.
Did you see there was like a video going around on like Instagram Reels of a cop who like had sex with someone they arrested in the back of his cop car and got trapped in there. And then like you have the body cam of the cop who had to go get him out. and they're like, what happened? And then he goes, she trapped me in there. And it's like, what? Dude, just say you were banging her. That's less sad than you being like, she tricked me.
Yeah, the windows aren't even tinted.
Oh, man.
We saw what happened.
What about the cop we saw the other day that let the guy out of the back seat?
Oh, my
at the
God.
library.
Please tell this story.
We were walking past the library, and this cop pulls up, and he gets out of the car. He walks around to the back, and he just opens the door. Was the guy in handcuffs?
No, he wasn't. He was like free range.
He opened the
Good
back
eggs.
of the cop car, and this guy just gets out. And he's like, "Man, y'all need to get y'all money up for real." Like, what?
The guy to the cop.
I don't know who he was talking to, and he just gets out and hangs out in front of the library after that.
They let him out. Like, I don't know, like, it should be like, you know, like when you catch like a bug, you should go, I don't know, like let him in the woods. Like, he let
Get
him,
a
like,
criminal in a cup.
yeah, he let him out right by us, and I just like, he might have well been like, I'm gonna kill again. By the way, he was like, I don't know, at least spin him around like 9 times so he doesn't know
right.
where he's at 100%.
Yeah, but the biggest problem was originally he was yelling it too loud. They were at a library. He's like, you gotta say you're gonna kill. You gotta whisper.
That's why I got in trouble. It was an overdue book, and they had to pay the fine. Then they let him go.
He rented How to Kill a Cop for 3 weeks straight.
Man, he goes, and I will take Ernest Goes to Camp again and not turn it in. They're like, you're a son of a bitch.
Those were good movies. Ernest, you remember those?
I don't remember.
You guys are too young.
I don't remember, but that was just my go-to.
Man, that's
Like,
funny.
Man, it's an
All right, I gotta go.
off-camera
That's my
bit.
mom.
It's an off-camera bit, but that guy's gonna get her
Still
eventually.
chasing her. Oh,
It was before the podcast. There was a guy and a girl running, and the guy running behind the girl, you was like, "Man, you gotta like slow down." And I'm like, "Wait, hope they're together. You really do. Hope they're together."
Speaking of, I was thinking about this. Speaking of guys almost getting them, I've been watching a lot of the Dads Against Predators videos. Have you seen those?
Dads against predators.
Yeah, I don't want to say the P word, so we don't have to censor it out of the.
yeah.
I didn't know there was. It's weird that like their dads against. Isn't it everyone against predators?
But they're like, that's their stick. That's
Yeah,
their
moms
brand.
against drunk driving. It's like, well,
Are the dads for predators? Like,
yeah,
leave
no,
them alone.
those guys are edgy, dude. But I've been watching these videos. They pop up in my algorithm, and it's just a predator getting punched in like a Walmart, and they're very funny videos. I think I told you about this, but I was watching one the other day, and I swear to God, he was like, "You son of a bitch, we got you. We got all 80 dick pictures you sent us." It's like, dude, how long have you guys been investigating
that's a
this
lot.
guy?
Yeah.
Like,
What's the go ahead,
these
sorry.
like it's like a 4-year investigation. Like the girl's legal now, and it's like, what are you guys doing?
The statute of limitations now. The cops are like, well, we can't. Why didn't you do something sooner? And I like to think it's like a team of guys trying to catch him. They're like, all right, we should move in now, right? One guy's like, no, we should actually.
wait.
Let's give him some more time. Actually,
He's gonna send another one tomorrow. I already lined it up.
We need to get this case rock solid before we go in there.
one guy's like, no, I'm so close. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, catching him. Oh, okay.
It's called Dads Against Predators. It's called DAP. After they get him, like, oh hell yeah, dude. You know, MAD, Moms Against Drunk Driving, right?
Okay.
That's a thing.
All right.
Well, it's called that because all the dads are arrested for DUIs already. That's my time. That's the cops coming to get me.
Yeah, I saw another series that was similar. It was Stepdads Against the Dads Who Are Against Predators. So that one's a little weirder, but it's pretty good.
I saw a video not too long ago, and it was a guy chasing around a kid at a Walmart. And the kid was just running away, and the guy was like, "You said you were here to meet up with a 40-year-old." So funny.
That's great.
That's excellent.
I feel like I was gonna lay some more stuff out on the pod today.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea for a TV show. I don't think I've told you guys this.
Pitch it.
Yeah. It's called America's Got Talents.
Sure.
I'm in already.
It's really good singers that just can't figure out how to clip their fingernails.
Oh, okay. That should be
I like
good.
that.
That should be good.
That bit lasted 12 seconds.
And that's what killed some time.
I imagine it'd just be like a bird sitting on the panel of judges, and a bird is just sitting on stage. Everyone's just like,
All right. That's a good one. There's a bird.
And then like there were at one point like a pig walks out and they just all hit their buzzers. They're like, no. Come on, get out of here.
Ryan Seacrest is interviewing the pig backstage.
Do you remember when American Idol had a chokehold on society?
Yeah.
This was like before, I believe, internet. But no, it wasn't.
Before the internet became cool.
Right. But like you could totally go into school the next day and be like, "Did you guys see American Idol?" And everyone had seen it.
Yeah.
I think they would like cancel school the day after the finale.
Really?
No, that's
Where
not
did
true.
you go?
But
High School Musical?
I went to a like an arts high school.
No, it was a big deal. Like you would map out whatever time it came on to like sit down and watch that.
You would, and it was like they don't have this as much on reality shows. I don't watch like America's Got Talent anymore, but like the big thing that people loved about American Idol back in the day, they don't do this as much anymore, but they would just drive people to suicide. If you were not a good singer, they're like, "Well, we're showing this to everyone."
It's the first thing we're showing.
Yeah.
We got to get people's attention to stay tuned in.
And I remember my family would be like, "Oh, I love it when they're really mean to them." I'm like, like, and I mean, like, it's great to just people gathering around being like, "Yeah, people going for their dreams. Fuck them," you know.
It is funny though that whenever someone would do bad, because they had like signed up and sat in line and waited, and then went up there and did bad, and they were like, "That's just not it." And they'd be like, "Man, fuck y'all's opinion anyway." I don't care. It's like, I think you care a little bit.
Yeah. I remember there was a clip of this one girl who like came out and all the judges said no. And then like they had to do that thing where like they let you out of the room and then like your mom's like standing with Ryan Seacrest and Ryan Seacrest interviews you and your mom. And she's like, "Yeah, like I didn't get through, but like Randy said yes." And Ryan's like, "He did?" She goes, "Yeah." And then like it cuts to a clip of him going, "Nah, sorry." Like, she just lied. Like they didn't have cameras in there.
Yeah. I think they said he was hungry.
Yeah.
What about Survivor? What about Survivor?
That
Or were you
was
gonna
my
say something
show.
else about?
Yeah. What is Ryan Seacrest famous for?
I believe that. Well, he's got a radio show, but I think it's American Idol. He hosts the shit out of things.
Who's
Is
the
he
host?
not? I thought he was famous for like just being like a person who was like studied. They were like, "Dude, he's got to be gay," and there's just no gay allegations coming out from him. So
They just needed, they needed a good.
it was so
a-
impressive that he's not gay.
I don't think it's the case is closed yet. He still might be.
Can we research this? Is Ryan Seacrest an unproblematic king? Has he had no controversies ever?
Man, that probably means that he's a nightmare.
Oh, for sure. Something that he does, I hate to say it, I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, but that does seem like the type of guy where like a story will drop and it is the most heinous thing you've ever heard in your life. And you're like, Seacrest?
He kicks cats and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that sounds right. There are like some stories that come out where like TMZ will be like they think that like they're really busting a story open, but it's like a person that you totally expected it from. What?
I'm sorry, I just like to imagine her talking to her dog like she wasn't on the phone. She was
Full-blown
talking
conversation.
To the dog.
Well, this is what Tanya said at work today. You're not going to believe it.
And the dog's like that is crazy. I
Yeah,
didn't
the
think-
dog pulls away, tried to get on our pod.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean that's really. I mean, just like when they drop like a story about a celebrity that you totally expected it from, you're like, yeah, we all kind of knew that was happening. They're like, do you still want to support them? And it's like, no, we all figured they were doing that. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay's kind of mean. It's like that's the show. That's actually the show.
Yeah. It would be more weird if he got off stage and was like, "Oh no, that was great, everyone. Good job. I loved everything."
Gordon Ramsay's the opposite of Ellen. We're just backstage.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's too nice.
I saw a clip today. It was Jerry Seinfeld and Norm having a conversation. And they're talking about Cosby.
Oh man, that's
and
good.
Jared was just like, after you've known everything that he's done, does it take away anything from what you thought of him as a stand-up comedian? Do they cross? Does it interfere with it at all? And he goes, "No, not at all. Loved everything he did." It's so funny.
I thought you were talking about the other Norm one where I think he was talking like Patton Oswalt, and he's like, they're saying how like now we're just talking about other podcasts on a podcast, but where he's like, the worst part about the Bill Cosby stuff is the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Norm's like, I think the worst part is the rape.
Yeah, that was great.
Do we know what time we're at by any chance?
We are
28,
right about
29.
at that mark.
At that sweet spot. You know we haven't done in a while? I'm
Guessed?
gonna bring back a bit. I'm gonna bring back an old bit because we don't have a snack today. Sorry. Let's bring back an old-timey bit. If someone wants to do it, let's go ahead and DM a company.
Ooh.
Let's see if we can't get a sponsor. Well, you've got the account, don't you?
Oh yeah, do it from the show.
And let's go ahead and get that going. Let's also follow other podcasts. And really, I think we need to start maybe either a crossover or a beef. Do you remember when Fairly Odd
beef?
Yeah.
Remember when Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron crossed over and it was the biggest thing ever?
Mm-hmm.
It was. I don't think I've had a high that's topped that feeling of ecstasy.
It was pretty sick.
It truly was.
Those are those guys from that show and the guys from that show.
Yeah. I watched the Avengers and I was like, still, it doesn't feel the same.
Simpsons Family Guy did it.
Yeah. Mark and I gave the Simpsons movie a rewatch a few months ago, and it's
Holds
doing
up.
just
Yeah.
fine. It holds up. It is incredible. That's your cinema shout out recommendation of the week, the Simpsons movie. We're going to start doing those as well. Did we talk about anyone today?
We definitely don't want to email Hertz.
Yeah. What about Embark's camping chairs?
Yes, I was about to say some kind of
Let's
camping
get Embark on the horn.
I think we might have said something bad about Ragu.
EMBARK.
Also, let's just start plugging products and seeing if they see it and pick it up. I do want to say Coca-Cola is one of my favorite beverages on the planet. And, after a long day of working out, I love the cool, crisp, refreshing taste of Coca-Cola. Oh, I almost busted through this. Just kidding. I
Too much
didn't.
Coca-Cola.
I didn't almost bust through this chair because it was made by Embark,
That's right.
the finest camping chair manufacturers on this side of the
I
Mason-Dixon.
don't even think they have a Instagram.
EMBARK.
Yep.
Embark? No? Okay. Well, Embark, you don't make the best chairs. I'll be honest. This thing almost gave out when I put a little bit of weight on
There's
it.
an Embark dog DNA test. Should we?
Good enough.
Dude, let's DM them and make it seem like we're talking about the chairs.
Are the chairs famous enough where they would know? Because I like that idea of DMing a company and thinking you're DMing a different
Say,
company.
hey, my dog loves your chairs.
Okay.
Can you DM them and be like, I think I'm a dog. How do we test for this? We should do an ancestry
I have
test.
hip dysplasia, I'm pretty sure.
Should we
Is
do
it-
an ancestry test on the podcast?
That'd be fun.
All right.
Have either of you done it?
That's dangerous.
I have not.
I don't want to know.
Why?
Come on, man.
You're afraid you're not 1,000% white? Right. By the way, that's him saying that. I would be fine if I
No, yeah, that's
anything
me
else
saying
on
that.
Okay. Say your full government name and where you live. I'll say it. It's Mark Randy Perkins.
Randy?
What is your middle name?
What's the first letter?
Austin.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Is it really?
Yep.
I was going to say Oxandra.
That
They
would have been
were-
a good.
they were gonna
that would've
name
been a really
Alexandra.
good, terrible guess.
Yeah, I figured.
Should I just say, hey, my dog loves your guys' chairs. Also, I think I might be a dog.
Okay, perfect.
That
That's
it?
good. That's good. And see what they say. Yeah.
How many followers do they have?
2,800. Oh, wait, no, 150,000.
That's actually huge.
That's pretty good.
Hey, I think we're almost. Can we check? While he's doing that, you're once again, you're not my assistant. I can do this. Can we? Oh, that's gonna sound weird.
That hurt.
Can we? Let's see how many subscribers we're at on YouTube. Because last I checked, we were at 99. And we want to announce that if you're a 100 subscriber, we will fly you out. Won't we, guys?
It'd be pretty weird to fly someone from, like, Kettering to Dayton.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it.
It is very true. But
I have an idea. You know, it'd be a really fun pod. Have you seen this little golf cart lady that rides around? It's got windows and doors. It says $5 for a ride.
yes.
Let's pod in that.
Do you think we could?
We could
all
throw
fit in that.
$100 and just tell her to drive us around for 45 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
That would
I'm
be
worried
sick.
if we give her that much money, she'd develop a nasty coke addiction next time we see her. Anyone that says, like, I'm charging $5, if you show them 100, they OD the next week.
Did you give up on the other bit because you checked and we're still at 99 subscribers?
What do you mean?
We're-
About flying someone out?
Yeah.
No, if you know what? Fuck it. If you're a 100 subscriber, I will not fly you out, but transport. I'll find a way to get you. I'll give you
We'll
something.
call you
Genuinely,
an Uber.
If you,
Oh,
here's the
God.
thing. If you're
Oh,
a
God.
100 subscriber
What's that?
and you're seeing this, DM the page on Instagram, and we will give you genuinely something. You can. We'll call you on the pod. We'll do something for you for 100 subscribers. Right now we're at 99 as of April 21st.
But they have to
8:23 p.m.
prove that they are the 100th.
Screenshot.
You
Yeah.
have screenshot it. Give us like screen record it, and we'll do something for you. It may or may not be sexual. Anyway, that's our pod.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys listening. If you're a first time listener, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the
Tell a
pod. That would
friend.
mean the word to us. Tell a friend. Genuinely, we're getting a lot of good reviews, and we're getting more bad reviews. We actually haven't had any nasty comments left on our pod, have we?
No, they've been good so far, but we want
Be
to
the
get
first to leave a be
Yeah.
our 100 subscriber and leave a
honest.
nasty comment. Be honest.
and show your family.
Okay,
Show your mom.
If you stumble across this video on YouTube, I'm not even joking on this one. Rank us by hotness.
Or fuck, marry, kill.
Do fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, that's a good
Rank
one.
us by hotness and genuinely say who's funniest out of all, and we will take it to heart and take these notes to the next podcast. I am not joking. No other podcast will do this. Tell us who's funniest. Give us notes. We want to take your suggestions. Thank you. Subscribe. Share the pod. Bye.
Bye.